Each set of PDQ tray is consist of these following components. One single PDQ tray, you will see it, it's a big tray. And there are two corner posts, there are two side fillers, and there is one tray pad. So these all components make together a single set of one PDQ tray. We'll start with the construction of tray. First of all, when you are finding this tray, you will see that there are minor die cut holes that you will have to take out. These are for safety purposes, we didn't take this die cut hole out. So please take these die cut hole out from all the locks. You will find it. In some trays you won't find it, but in most of the trays you will find it. You can see this. You have to break this cut, that the lock will open properly. Break all these die cuts so that the locks will be intact. Now all the dies are break. Now we will start with the back section of this tray. Now in the back section you will find that there are two score lines here. You will see. Okay. So make sure you score each of these lines properly. This is very important. So you have to score each line properly. Each line has to be scored. After you score it, just put this back section and lock it. Now, to ensure that you have locked it correctly, you will see that there is space here. This space is for the tray pad, because if you didn't lock it correctly, you won't even find this space, and you won't even find this proper margin. And you can see this margin. Sometimes what people do, they don't score this line and they score just one line, and this margin gets go away. Now after this, take the tray pad and place it inside. Place all these both walls. Now we'll construct the right and left side of the wall. Now these locks needs to be put inside. Just flap the wall, have the lock, put these locks inside. Sometimes you will find it difficult to do it inside. So what you have to do, you have to lift the tray up and put the lock inside by force. Now it's properly locked. Similarly, you have to do with the left section of the tray. Lock the wall. Again, it's locked. Now your tray will look like this after these following steps. You can see. Now, what you do, this flap needs to be closed inside, and we'll lock this wall. Again, this wall needs to be scored perfectly. Both sides scoring needs to be done. Make sure scoring needs to be done very perfectly. Just lock it inside. You will see that inside there is a lock pad. When you just have to apply a little bit of force and you lock it easily. And also make sure that these locks don't contain any die, unbroken die. You need to break all these dies before you have to lock. And you can see that you have locked this. You can properly see this. You can see all these locks are perfectly right there. And we will do the same process with the right side of the tray. Now your tray will look like this after this particular step. Now you have to do this. You have to break this die first. Make the lock appear. Okay. Now put this whole section, push it forward like this. Again push it more backward The lock will go inside like this. And just put it inside the lock. It will get constructed like this. Oh, I think he did a mistake. You have to put this thing first. Okay, put this thing first. And then lock it, yes. Sometimes what happens, like this particular edge remains inside. Most people don't do it inside. So please do the scoring first. Please do this first, and then move the lock. And make sure that you will do it from the upside of the tray pad. This lock should come above the tray pad. Make sure the tray pad is also proper inside. Now, the tray will look like this. Now the last. Now what you can do alternatively, before doing this, we'll place the corner post. The corner posts are going to be placed like this on the both sides of the corner. Remove this cavity. Place the corner post. First. Place the corner post like this.
ट्रे पैड आएगा ना पीछे भी, ट्रे पैड नहीं आएगा।
नहीं वो ठीक है, ट्रे पैड का पोजीशन ओके। After that you can also fill this component of side filler. You can put it, or you can alternatively put it afterwards. Now just flap it out, flap it. Put it inside. Now this is your PDQ tray plus corner post plus tray pad construction is complete. It will look like this after this. You can see that. Now take these tray pads, score the lines, and just simply lock it. There's a lock we have given here. Simply lock it. Very simple to construct the side pillars. And place it inside. Remove this cavity. Place it inside this. You have to remove both cavities, yes. Place this. Side pillar 1 got placed. Again constructed another side pillar. Take out the lock, lock it properly. After locking it, place it. Make the space for the side pillar from this side, again from this side, and again place it. Side pillars will look like this when placed in the inside of the tray. The whole tray would look like this after getting fully constructed. This tray consists of tray pads, side pillars and corner posts.